Hey world, welcome to 9 Minutes Motivation at 9 a.m. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of it because I work as much. It's a very auspicious day, very powerful day, very profound day. Today happens to be beginning of full moon night. It also celebrated as Vatta Purnima. Vatta basically means Badkapet, banyan tree. Banyan tree is worshipped across the country, especially in northern states, western states, and few of the eastern states, where women, you can see these threads, they will tie the threads for the great health and long life of the man of their life. And those of you have heard about the story of Satyavan and Savitri, it's also called as Kalpavriksha. So a lot of spiritual significance to banyan tree. It also happens to be the national tree of India. You can see that's why you can see across the country banyan trees, and that is why this country is the spiritual capital of the world. I've heard a lot of times, a lot of people, students traveling out of India for higher studies to do job or whatever it may be. But I've not heard a single Indian has gone out of India for the spiritual evolution. In fact, everybody across the globe, from last I remember known was Steve Jobs. Every possible person who wanted to have a spiritual glimpse or a spiritual experience, from Beatles to Steve Jobs to so many people from different fields, have all from the globe come to India for their spiritual evolution, for their spiritual experiences, for their moksha, whether it's Himalayas or the caves or any part of the country you see, and you'll see people flocking to this place called India for a spiritual significance. And no doubt that this place has so many representations and symbols of spiritual. We have spiritual monuments and we have spiritual places and we have so many spiritual people and spiritual tree. That's what also happens to symbolize the work that I do. I grew like in banyan tree. I live like a banyan tree. I keep growing like a banyan tree, and everything that is banyan tree is me and my life. So it happens to be Vata Purnima tonight, and we also celebrate every Purnima full moon trans night. And I have already decided that this tonight will be inspirational night without knowing about the Vata Purnima. So there will be so tonight we will be actually um, dance to inspirational music. It will be inspirational dance that will lead us to trance and collectively witnessing the moon and the beautiful deep night and the spiritual power of banyan tree all at the same time in the same place. It's going to be a confluence of spiritual energy, spiritual powers, and it's going to be full of vibrations tonight. Those of you can make it, please do make it tonight, 9 o'clock. I'm going to start the entire event with a very powerful process that we used to do initially to recondition our mind, to strengthen our mind, because research shows that before the age of 14, 1,48,000 times it has been hammered in our head that you cannot, you should not, you will not, don't do this, don't do that, ये मत करते से नहीं होगा, possible नहीं है, वो नहीं है. And this conditioning that we cannot, that's why we all are negative by nature, because that is a kind of conditioning. And I'm going to do a process which is going to recondition all of them that yes, I can. And that's the process which I will start, followed by inspirational dance that will lead to trance. But very important, if you're not able to make it tonight along with me in the presence of banyan tree and the moon, don't miss on one very beautiful thing that is going to happen tonight. Tonight the Purnima starts, it go till tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. It seems tonight, somewhere between 11 11:40 और 11:30 पकड़ लो, 11:30 to 12:30 का बीच में, somewhere midnight the moonrise will happen tonight. At that point, wherever you are, make sure you're going to meditate, whether it is dynamic meditation or it is going to be static process, whatever you do, but you are going to be in the state of meditation with eyes closed. And if you have a place and it has to be done in the open, it cannot be done in the closed walls, it cannot be done with something roof on top. So find a place which is little elevated. It can be terrace of your house, it can be terrace of your building. And if you are living in the nature, then some like a top of the hillock or a top of the mountain, there is what you're going to meditate. Eyes closed, and it's supposed to be called as kalpavruksha, banyan tree. It seems all the three gods that we all came from, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, is represented by banyan tree. Release one desire, one wish that you want for yourself or your family or for anything in that period. So between 11:30 to 12:15, at 45 minutes or 1 hour, if you can make yourself presence in the nature, open to the sky, below the moon, in the midnight, if you can release a wish with a lot of faith and surrender and devotion and strong intent and intensity, it seems it will become potentially, or it will potentially manifest itself depending upon your energy levels, depending upon the energy levels in which you are going to be meditating, depending on the intensity of your intent. The possibility of manifesting that desire is very high. So if you can if you can join me tonight, but nothing like it. If you're not able to for whatever reasons, do this. Make sure it will be in the nature, in an elevated place, below the moon, open to the sky, midnight tonight. And let's see what possibilities unfold in your life, and to share with me in times to come how it worked for you. It's going to be magical today. It is magical today. It's going to be powerful. It is going to be spiritual. It is going to be profound. But I believe that we all will make the most of this beautiful moon night. Let's start this beautiful day. Here we go. So guys, go get set and grow.